Gemini. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Gemini Tarot. Gemini Love Tarot, love reading, channeled love messages, a reading where we're going into their feelings for you, what you might need to know, don't see coming as anyone making a move. Let's take a deep dive, Gemini. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Gemini. Please show us the cards. Ahu. Interesting. The way they came out. Four of Wands. Page of Swords, the World card. Ace of Pentacles. High Priestess in reverse, Temperance in the upright, the Chariot in reverse, the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, you've been waiting on somebody clearly, and this is definitely around some major life-changing decisions, obviously around commitment. Somebody is coming in here. Somebody knows. This is the thing. Okay, it's already really clear. The Chariot is in reverse, as you can see. The delay literally around the Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energies around next level. Kind of feels like it's coming out of nowhere. Look at the archway here. It's interesting. It's on the opposite end of our Four of Wands. So if this is waiting for somebody to be clear and tell the truth about the future, and it includes marriage, I want to tell you that the energy is coming in here like you're going to know. Somebody here in the Eight of Cups, connected with the bigger picture, major arcana, the Star, has figured out that they don't want to live without you, quite literally learned a lesson. So maybe you've been on a break, or there's been other people involved. Something has gone on here clearly, waiting for some other level of commitment. And I want to validate it. If it's around distance, for some of you, literally around somebody that would relocate, job, money, because it's all kind of here, really, and your circumstances are just going to be very specific to you. It's very validating around the delay, around this person literally in this Page of Swords energy, in the partnership placement, holding on to the truth. And the bigger picture of that the High Priestess in reverse, I mean, that's kind of blocked and not really clear. So it's clear that this is somebody who hasn't been certain or sure or ready for some level of commitment in the relationship, again, which can also include things like marriage or moving. But they've also got some kind of reality check for whatever reason. Oh my gosh, look, the Ten of Swords is here. Yeah, they've been taken way too long. The Hangman in reverse. And realizing the truth, the Moon in reverse. This is the truth and clarity that they're getting. They're literally up in the night about this. This is someone who does not want to lose you. And if they have, they don't want to lose you forever. Not only are they here literally in the night, I got to tell you, the Moon and the stars, the Ten of Swords as well, the Hangman in reverse. Lots of indecision, inaction, very uncertain what's been going on here. But they're actually awake in the night, like a literal wake up in the night here. It's somebody who, again, who hasn't either been sure or hasn't been ready. They're getting ready. Knight of Cups in the upright. It's right below the Four of Wands, which, by the way, can be a marriage card for me. It's not going to be marriage for everyone, but I got to tell you, it is here. Like, if you want to know if they want to marry you, they want to be married, because it's not always about that, right? They do. Truth, and that truth and clarity is being revealed here literally. All roads lead back to you, Gemini. What is in this cup? Clarity. And again, I want to say offer. I feel like it's more about you finally hearing this. Are some of you already in this Ten of Swords? Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. Like, not holding back. Not making, like, the plans that you were making falling apart, holding on to, like, what do you want? That's the King of Pentacles, and it's in reverse, around where you're putting that pentacle, investing it in time in a relationship, the practicalities, the commitment. I mean, here's the thing. It's literally in reverse, and it's literally connected to the Four of Wands. So this truth and clarity you've been waiting for around this person is coming. We're at the end of this cycle here. So getting out of the weight energy, the Hangman, Pisces, Major Arcana, it's around timing for me. And again, there's indecision here. You can see it. But I want to validate if you are on some kind of a break here and something, because this person did pull away, by the way, the Eight of Cups here, but it's in reverse. It's a coming back in energy. If this is here, I'm not surprised for some of you that where this happened already, like the Ten of Swords, there's definitely somebody that wants to set it right. They're coming in here with temperance, balance, and coming in here in a balanced energy. Stepping up, okay, if they need to make something right here. But I also want to validate, look, it's right in the middle of the Chariot in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. So it's also validating that we could be heading there. Should this not shift the direction, change directions, or get back on the path you were on or a path you were heading for. The end of the cycle is what I wanted to say in the World card. So what are the obstacles up in here? Because that's getting out of the World card. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energies. And that's moving forward into the Fool, Aquarius, and a new path. Is it together or apart? I do want to tell you, there can be, well, there is an energy here of completing the picture between the two of you, and that can include things like marriage or family energy, because it's around making life-changing decisions that have been delayed, clearly. So has possibly a breakup if that's where you were heading. You may, again, already be there, but it's because there's been such a delay in, like, what do you want? Because they're coming back in here with the clarity of what they want, and it's definitely you. I want to validate as well if there is a distance or a relocation energy. It does come through. That's for some of you, if that was specific, No, we've almost, that's it. We're done. Five of Wands in reverse. I like that it's in reverse because whatever's been in this person's way, not ready, maybe some immaturity, could obviously be other people, the obstacles, which are the bigger picture here also in the World card. It's resolving them. And it's connecting here with the Star. There's a lot of healing energy here and hope, clarity. Again, I think for some of you, something has gone on because there is a lot of healing energy that's coming in here as well. Like somebody stepping up. Coming here with the truth is also Temperance, Archangel, Queen of Swords, just as I said that. Yeah. Okay, so really validating. Guides have just been super on point. They always are, but this week it's just been really, wow. Archangel Michael here in Temperance, connected to the heart chakra, as I was saying, just wants to get everybody on the path to the truth. You want the truth. You want to know. Getting out of that Page of Swords energy, they're bringing it. The truth is, I don't want to, if you're not around each other, it's like, I don't want to continue without you. I don't want to continue, I don't want to be without you. You know what I mean? But it's also not where they want to go if that's a possibility. Oh my gosh. Like I said, guides are on point today. 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords. But again, they're right in the middle. Well, they're right here on top of the Chariot in reverse, the delays in that. So it's like, I feel like it hasn't quite happened, or it's not final, if it has. And on the other end, this 8 of Cups of somebody emotionally coming back in, getting over their emotional, well, kind of like an unavailability and fears, and getting out of this cycle, finally coming here with an answer, is what it feels like, a decision, communication. Yeah. 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. It's a sleepless energy. And it's here with the 8 of Cups in reverse. Again, somebody who is coming back in. up in the night working it out. What's under here? The Six of Wands. Why did I know that? Yeah, what they have to say you want to hear. What's been keeping them from communicating this truth? They've been working on resolving it, whether it's people or distance or what, or just their ego. It's clear, like obstacles clear, you could say, like them out of the way, the World card, like moving forward here. They're holding on to the wand. There's a victory wreath dangling from it. There's a horse here. What is coming? There's more stuff coming in. Okay. Is that it? There's like cards that were dangling around that wanted to be, that was already here. Okay. Oh my gosh, it just brought in the Four of Pentacles too. What was that? No, it just got pushed down. It wasn't here. Virgo energy, Hermit is here. Revealing that. Also the Four of Pentacles. I'm working on it. I'm resolving this. The Hermit is really validating for me around the pause, the break, but also waiting for clarity and truth, which is literally here. What I was trying to say when it was revealing these cards is the horse here is a particular horse for me connected to the emotions. You can see they're kind of like not looking ahead. They're a little bit, they're holding some of that back. That's also the Page of Swords energy. So it's around the feelings. Okay. And yeah, again, also the wands here, these are the 5 wands, which we see they're resolving. So whether they're literal people or it's just their own stuff, you know, coming here with the truth, they're doing that. This is what you want to hear. It's here. It's here. And it revealed the Knight of Wands. So something that I want to validate, the impulsivity around that is clear of how they're coming in. But I want to validate for those of you that this has been around physical or platonic and you're wanting to know, like, do you want to take this, you know, I feel this way. I want to know how you feel. Do you want to go for this? Like how, like, again, the level of commitment is going to be different for everyone. And why am I saying like every other word? That's not usually how I speak. In any case, that's here. And the other two that got revealed, and these are still over here, by the way, are Judgment and the Hierophant. Yeah, somebody is waking up here. Somebody has clarity. Somebody knows what they want. It's really super clear what they have to say you want to hear. The Hierophant, a card of commitments, contracts, relationships. Where are we going from here? Because we have the counterpart, the High Priestess in reverse. The imbalance, perhaps, of to what degree, like if somebody sees it going in a different direction, or there's barriers like cultural, religious differences, like I want to go this way, or this is how I want to do it, or even other people who have opinions about it. And by the way, that does connect to contracts like marriage as well. Somebody knows what they want. 7 of Cups in reverse. And that's the other thing about it. The Moon in reverse. Truth and clarity. So incredibly clear. Judgment. Wake up energy. If you are feeling like, yeah, I don't want to wait anymore, or you have 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door, that's also very validating. And making a final decision. Getting out of perhaps some illusion if you've just kind of gave up on waiting. But I tell you what. This is definitely somebody who knows what they have or had, and they don't want to lose it. And if they have, they do not want to lose it forever. They want to recover it, I guess you could say. 10 of Wands in the upright with the 5 of Cups in reverse. So there is an apology here. You can actually see it. Yeah. These 3 cups kind of on the side, knocked over. It could be that it's recent. It's just that it's not resolved. It does feel like intense. You know, there's delays. There are obstacles. If it's been around platonic and or physical, the 10 of Wands. For me, that a lot of that today is around just the frustration of waiting. Jupiter and Sagittarius energy, by the way. But getting out of this, wherever it's at now, this conversation, communication, it's what you want to hear, Gemini. It's the truth and clarity. You've been really wanting it, and they're coming in here with it. And I feel like finally you know where you stand, where things can go, should you want them to. Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, both in here. I mean, that's also somebody who's, look at this, is like, okay, come on already. It's tired of this waiting. They're staring, they're mesmerized by the pentacle, they're mesmerized by the wand, they're kind of staring at it. It's like, this is what I want to do. Like, then Gemini's person, get a move on, is what it feels like. The last tarot coming in, yeah. Decision. Maybe even a compromise. Two of Cups, it's right here on the World. It's right below Judgment, final decision. Where are you going from here, Gemini? That's the question I would pose to you. That is a Moon and Libra energy. And we have our Moon here in reverse, the truth and clarity. So again, if there's a compromise around the World card that somebody would need to relocate, there are other things in there. You know, what's been in the World card? Distance, money, other people, jobs. What is it? It's like either deciding to compromise and make a final decision, and that's the path that you're going to go together, or a final decision in general to not move forward, should that be the case. Oracle, which I'm not reading in reverse. There's a lot coming in today. The bottom of the deck, chop wood. They say when you want to figure something out, enlightenment, you chop wood and carry water, and then when you've reached it, you chop more wood and carry more water. A Zen saying, it's a healing energy, it's a broom. You use that for sweeping up, for cleaning. It's like doing the work, you know? Soulmates. Soulmates is here. And I got to tell you, it's been, well, actually it wants to go here on the Judgment. It's been coming through really clearly for me. Like somebody is it sorry they're taking so long, or what has gone on here? What exactly is this apology about? Because they are afraid you're moving on. It's here with the Seven of Cups in reverse, which obviously could be. But they're realizing what this is, what you mean to them energy. This is how they're seeing it. The Soulmates card. Never-ending story, what you have been tired of maybe hearing. No, it's going here with the Five of Cups in reverse. It connects also with the Nine of Swords. Maybe some of the things you're telling yourself to let go. It's a new cycle. Because look, this is the thing. It's like, what do you want? Gemini's person already. Yes, no, maybe. Can you see that? It's my small deck, so it's probably hard to see, but maybe some indecision around this person, because it does feel actually a lot like that. Lack of clarity. Where are you going from here? Look, thinker, 44. This angel's with you kind of energy. Facing things, looking at things clearly, thinking. Never-ending story, Two of Swords, right below final decision. It definitely has that energy, and it's all around this communication. Message in a bottle. It's been a really intense day for communication, I have to say, also with Aries and Taurus. This coming down in every one of them, but just the entire readings. It's here in the water. It's around timing. It's emotional. There's a phone in here. How do you normally communicate? By phone or text message, voicemail, social media, email? Because our phones are kind of everything, right? Or stork waiting to deliver this news, which you want to hear. So yeah, is there some kind of timing energy around it because you're fed up? Because they are coming in here to communicate, to break a silence, to have the talk. What is it? Go the distance. Realizing what this is. Going, yeah, and this was something that was coming in, like taking it. What is that next level? In that Ace of Pentacles, also the Hierophant, Four of Wands, is it marriage? Again, it's really super specific. Do you want to go the distance? And it feels like they're coming in that way. It's pretty fast. It is an 11. That is a master number. It's new beginnings. It's a decision. The last two coming in, oh my gosh. Between worlds and come to the edge. things coming to fruition. You can kind of see the hearts coming off. It's like an offer coming in, or there is some kind of like, again, an apology with an offer, like an apology with a, I want to talk about this. This is what I want. What is the stuck energy here in between worlds? Because it's the World card also. You know, distance, money, people, what? There's literally there's literally a conversation around it, is what I wanted to say. One side is black and white, the other side is celebratory. There's like celebratory things going off. Communication, potential growth. If you can see each other again at something like a wedding or a gathering, that energy is also here. It does feel like there's some work to be done, like what has been going on, you know. It doesn't feel just like, okay, this is where I want to go to and everything's fine. It does feel complicated, I guess you could say. If it was a Facebook post, I would say this is, you would probably put complicated. The Tarot Closet. Love messages, channel love messages from your person, from their higher self, the bottom of the deck. Here we go again. We are soulmates. I know what this is. Soulmates card right on Judgment. We are soulmates. Well, then get a move on, Gemini's person. Are you not talking? Some of you aren't. I cannot stand not talking to you. I'm sorry I made you cry. I think about you constantly. It's right here on the Hermit and also the Four of Pentacles. Is there something trying to come in? No. I am so drawn to you. All roads lead back to you, Gemini. That's the star energy, Aquarius. I love you. That's definitely being revealed here. And I'm building up the courage to contact you. So whether it's across the street, town, city, state, country, in person, breaking a silence if you are together, ending no contact if you're not, it's right here on Go the Distance. It's here on Message in a Bottle. Leading us down here to our Knight of Cups. I was triggered. I'm sorry I made you cry. No one compares to you. My heart belongs to you. I heard like I was stuck. What was that, you know? I feel like that's super literal answer for you. That you know. I think of you all the time. I think of you constantly. This has been a very strong message throughout your reading, Gemini. I'm starting to understand our connection. The last message, I made so many mistakes. Yeah. Beautiful Gemini, thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. I'll see you next time.